I thought I had it together. As much as I try to look easy flow. Whew, y'all. Let's get ready for this 30 minutes of movement. Get your chair, line up wall to wall, jump on your bike, start your treadmill. Yo. Happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. I can't even tell you. And if I told y'all, you wouldn't believe it. Also happy to be walking. I don't believe it my own self. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yes, indeed, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Great rising. Great rising. Rising. Yes. Whew, child. How do you old people do it? Whew. I can't even tell you. Happy Women's History Month. Oh my goodness. I didn't look up the Zydeco music till late, but we got tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Please like, comment, share. How do y'all do it? How do you do it without exercising? Women, how do you do it? Well, I guess there's pills and alcohol and stuff like that, but I don't want to be poked up and prodded by them experimenters. Whew. How do y'all handle it, women? I'm talking about women issues. I used to see, well, yeah. Oh, my grandmother, she had these pills she used to take. I guess there's pills. I don't know. I take vitamins. Oh, my goodness. If I couldn't exercise, if I couldn't walk, if I had to sit on this volcano of excitement and stress and a knowing and knowing. Ooh. Ooh. How you do it? Whoa. If I told it to you, it's not over with. The story's not over, so I can't tell it to you yet. Because it's still going on. I keep trying to close the book, but then there's another chapter being written. And I'm trying to close the book. I'm trying to close the book. When I opened the book, I was sharing reading the book with someone. And then along the way, the person I was sharing reading the book with jumped off and said, "No, this is you, not us. This is you." And I said, "Oh my God. It is just me. I'm just trying to take care of it, so I gotta find another way to take care of it, to close the book on it. Gotta find another way." But even at my age, I learned a very valuable lesson. If it ain't yours and you don't own it, don't make no plans on it. Don't make no plans. Don't make no plans on it. Because the person who it belongs to will side with you in the beginning, but then separate and say it was your idea. Ciao. I ain't never been that kind of person. But I'm going through that now, honey. But it's only gonna be once. Whew. Now. So now. Whew, I didn't have this walking. Women, Zora Neale Hurston said, the Negro woman is the muse of the earth. Oprah did Their Eyes Is Watching God, and she said, women's is the muse of the earth. I didn't like that. See, I remembered it, right? Oh. And ancestors, I gotta give you your props. Ladies, y'all are activating. I know once you ain't on this side, you'll see the cults for the cults, but too late. Help your ancestors. Help your descendants. They can't see it. They still tangled up in the cult, honey. But finally, the anti-lynching law, so they can't go around hanging up your babies at willy-nilly. Not depending on the state. State of South Carolina let the Murdochs rip poor, sick, crippled African American folks out of settlements from accidents. And he and his friends stole their money in the state of South Carolina. It's on the record. I ain't saying allegedly. His ass is in jail. But he ain't in jail for taking the money from all the black people. Can you imagine having medical bills up the wazooza? Got a settlement that's going to take care of your bills. You're the mother and you're crying for your child. But then finally you win a court case and you can hire a nurse and you can hire all the things to take care of him. And then some man that you trusted like Jesus took it all. Well, okay. All is allegedly. What the hell, they ain't got it. Oh, so they want you, each state should handle a lynching law. I was like, shit, y'all sit there and watch that Murdoch man rip off all those African American crippled and sick people. But the state is going to take care of lynching laws. Please. That old boy network, that's what ancestors, y'all got to get busy. Y'all got to get busy. Y'all got to activate. It's enough of that old boys network. Wasn't you sick? It was the old boys network that raped y'all for years. Walk in your house, rape you, and walk out, and nothing happened to them. And believe it or not, it ain't too far. Y'all need to get busy. You did good. You got the lynching laws. But that whole cult leader at the top thing, no. You got to take care of that. All these pissing contests. Oh, the war in Ukraine. Mothers are crying. They don't even know that the war in Ukraine is a pissing contest. Why is your child dying? Well, because cult leaders, it's a pissing contest. It's a pissing contest. That's why women should be in charge. We don't do pissing contests. I've never had a pissing contest in my life. Never. So, I've never had a pissing contest in my life. And I don't know women who have pissing contests. But I know men do. I've seen them from boys on up. you think a fight is? A pissing contest. For men. Okay. I'm doing my live, but I'm getting some texts in because I texted this morning before I came live. So, ancestors activate. Activate. Oh, activate. Ancestors activate. We got to break up this boys club. They killing our babies. They killing our children. They killing our family. Just so they can say, I got the biggest cock and that pissed the furthest. Gotta change. In country where women are in control, no pissing contests. Okay, that's been our Women's History Month. I gotta talk, y'all. Y'all know I'm in quarantine, and this thing I'm going through now is sending me all over the place. How y'all doing? Would you sit there and look at TV? How y'all do that? You just sit and look at TV? I had to get out and walk. When I was younger and something like this was going on, I could easily do about 4 miles. And at the end of the 4th mile, I'll have the answer. Y'all don't exercise. At this age, I'm 64. I'll be 65 in a minute. Whew. I take care of the dogs in the morning. If I didn't have to take care of them, I would easily. This thing would, to the end of the year, until we start walking, it would be a 45-minute walk. I can't even tell you. Whew. The 35-year-old me. Yeah, I'm talking. The 35-year-old me. I said, oh, what we gonna do? How we gonna make it? How we gonna stay ahead of them experimenters and not wind up being a little knuckle in the bed? And my early 30-something says, you gonna walk. You gonna exercise. You gonna run. You gonna play paddleball at that time, handball. And you gonna keep exercising, and you can deal with anything. And that's been about 30 years ago. And I've been exercising and walking and walking and walking all over since then. When I lived in Mount Vernon, when it used to get to me, I used to walk from Mount Vernon East to Mount Vernon West. And once you get across close to the Yonkers side, that's the Mount Vernon West, hills. And I would walk those hills down and up. Sometimes I would go into Yonkers and do the swoop up to the top of the hill. And then I'd walk back down and walk all the way back over to Mount Vernon East train station, and then I'd walk home. So, and then in Greenwich, I'd walk into Port Chester, walk all around, walk into the city of Port Chester. And when I was done, I had my answer. I had my answer. I don't know how you do it. It's too heavy without it. Can't sit there and look at TV through it. And Lord knows, my grandmother used to say it flippantly, oh, you ain't too old to learn nothing. You ain't too old to learn nothing. You either be learning when you're old. You be learning when you're old. And I used to look at her and say, ugh. But she left something out. You still be learning when you're old. And it's a shocker. It's a shocker the things you learn. Okay? She ain't put that part in. She did say, and at times she wish she hadn't. Whew. How do y'all do it without exercise? Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. How do y'all do it? How do you do it? You're living, so you still like, I'm not saying mistakes, you just still taking chances. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But honey, I've been rowing the boat before with people on it from one side, and by the time we got to the other side, I was the only one rowing. Everybody had jumped off the boat. So that ain't new for me. Whew. It's just that I'm older. So, there's that. I'm going to tell you. I got to do some things more. I think I'll just Uber around. Got some things I got to do after walk. Ubering. I tell you, you gotta exercise. Ooh. You know? Ooh, child. Life still comes at you fast. Whew. I ain't never dieted. Never. I always exercise. I mean, I stopped eating white rice. That's just a change of menu. Long time. Over 20 years. Stop cane sugar. Over 20 years. Cane sugar is what enslaved our ancestors. And cane sugar is enslaving us now with insulin. But you won't stop eating it. So, so it's hard, y'all. Whew. But I can't, never dieted. I had a girlfriend. I don't know if she's dead or alive. I spoke to her for a long time. I tried to find her, but I couldn't. Pat Butcher, but she got married. Her name is Pat Lane. And Pat used to say, and when I'm hungry, I could kill somebody. And I thought she was joking. And, we'd be out, and she said, no, Vicki, we gotta go get something. We have to go to this restaurant, we gotta get something to eat. Because I'm hungry, I'm gonna kill somebody. And I would laugh at her. And then one day, something happened. She couldn't get home fast enough. She couldn't get to the food, and she came in to that house. She had a room and I was staying with her. She came into that house, screaming, hollering, throwing stuff around. Honey, I whipped out a sandwich for that broad so fast and almost shoved it down her throat. And she was like, I'm so hungry. I'm just hungry. I was like, Chica, she was right. So, also, I didn't tell you the part. She came in screaming, hollering, yelling. I mean, crazy. Like mad dog crazy. Whew, child. And she says she can't be hungry. Now, I don't make myself hungry. I don't diet. I exercise. I do not diet. I exercise. You know? So, I didn't do like that. And I always keep some kind of sweet treat. Even if it's a cough drop, if you're hungry, it'll fit the bill till you can get some food. But, hungry people are mean. Hungry people are nasty. Hungry people ain't got no patience for nobody, honey. Hungry people, whoo. Whoo. Now, I ain't never did that to myself. I said, okay, you eat that? Well, a lot of times I was like, you better eat it, because you got this 2 miles to walk from the train station. You better eat it. You got this hill you gotta walk up. I don't know. I really don't think nobody watches me. But if someone does watch me, and they from the Mount Vernon Bronx area, I used to walk from South 10th Avenue to 241st Street and White Plains Road to catch the train. And then when I got off, I would walk it back. And that's like a mile. And you go from downhill all the way uphill. And then as you come into the Bronx, you're going back downhill. Oh! So I had to eat. Couldn't diet. I needed energy to walk. So, I don't know about dieting. I don't know about denying myself. I stopped eating white sugar and I started eating brown sugar and I was like, make yourself like it. And I made myself like it. I stopped with cane sugar. Then I had nothing. Like, brown sugar, cane sugar, the brown sugar to agave. Now all I do is agave. I don't know how cane sugar tastes no more. I don't use it for nothing. But I don't diet. Whew. It's like giving yourself the license to treat people like shit and talk to people like shit. It's a license because you're hungry. Isn't that something? Never diet. Never, never will, and never have. I will jump on a bike. I will row until I have sweat pouring off me. I will pump weights until I cannot pump no more. I will walk the treadmill until I reach that peak, like the runner's peak. But I'm not going to diet. I ain't going to deny myself, and I'm not going to put myself in a situation to talk where, no, okay, I'm talking to you like shit, and I'm dismissing everything about you, but it's okay, because I can't eat. No, I don't ever want that excuse. I mean, a lot of people don't need an excuse to treat people like shit, but no. So that's why I've never, ever, ever, ever dieted. I have always exercised. Let's do some finger exercises. Man, when I was doing telemarketing and things got rough, wasn't nothing finer than getting a paddleball and going to Memorial Field or, Stanford, there's a place in Stanford, and, in Greenwich, I would just play tennis. But there is nothing finer than whacking that ball with all of your might and hearing it hit off the back of that cement wall and come back with you with the same force. And you hit it again with that same force. And all of a sudden, stuff inside you start relaxing and starts releasing. And it is so wonderful. See, that's what I do. I can't deny myself and get nasty. I smoked for years. Oh, let's do these weights. I smoked for years. But when I was married to John Camacho, he smoked. And just to save money, I said, you know what, I'm going to stop smoking, John. He said, okay. After not smoking for an hour, he said something to me, and I got nasty with him, and he went on about his business, and I didn't smoke. 2 hours in, saw him again, think I was rolling my eyes and stuff. And when I saw him again, I used to smoke Newports. When I saw him again, he was coming in with a pack of Newports. And he said, you know, maybe this is not the right time for you not to smoke. And I looked at him and I said, I think you're right. Let's do 10. Tuck in your elbows, squeeze your gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He bought me those cigarettes with the quickness. Tuck in the elbow. Whew. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Almost time. Our time is almost up. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other side. Tuck in the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. And I made it through, y'all. Ooh. One day before this year is out, because I'm only going to walk on YouTube and Facebook for another year. I'm sure nobody will miss me. You can't miss me if you don't know I'm here. But whew, I'll try to tell y'all before the end of the year. And that'll be 2 years of me walking on the internet. Whew. Yes. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yes, indeed. It's rough, y'all. It's rough. Thank you for the company. It's rough. I'm walking. So happy to be. Yeah, I could walk for an hour, truth be told, but I got my live at 4:30, and I canceled it last week. I'm not canceling it this week. Whew, though it has been. It'll be shorter because some research I should have done, I didn't do. It's rough, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk with me. It makes me feel so much better. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for your support.